Hi guys, and welcome to ASMR by Zennial. Today I'm going to be doing another one of these little pixel pictures. I can't really get it to where it's not glaring no on the face with my light. I'm trying my best. But it looks like it's just going to do it a little bit. Sorry guys. Sorry if the glare is annoying, but I don't have an overhead light in my room, my office, so this is just what we're gonna go with. I don't have professional lighting. Okay, so today we're going to be doing this. Lots of orange. So with this book, it has little pixel pictures that you can do, and that's what they look like. And the little picture next to them. And then you use these little stickers to fill in your pixels. I don't know, something to mind-numbingly do. So I'm going to turn this way. So we're looking, actually I'm going to turn it back this way because all the numbers are this way. So maybe it's supposed to go this way. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to start with ones. These things need to work out. These things they're kind of stuck like that. And I like to use these because they are good for holding these teeny tiny little stickers. They are tiny as they can be. But I still think it's really fun, neat thing to do. Like I said, it's mind-numbing. It's something you do not really need your brain for, so get back over here. So don't really worry about using your brain too much while you're doing these type of things. It's my goal in life to not need my brain anymore. My brain is tired. My brain is always on the go. I have my little hobbies. I have my books. And I have, gaming with my friend. Everything else is work and tiresome for my little brain. So I like hanging out with you guys. You guys make my brain quiet. Help me keep my brain quiet. If I had known when I was a kid how much I would have to worry and think about when I was older, I probably would have never done it as a kid. But I did. I didn't have a good childhood, so I had a very abusive father. Not to get too heavy, but I did. It's not a secret. I'm not ashamed of it or anything. But he was not a nice dad. He hit us a lot. Sorry, I was gonna say, I saw another one over here. And me and my mom didn't have a great relationship because, one, she let him hit us, and two, she stayed with him. She left him for, got a whole row. She left him for about 2 years. Maybe a year. I don't remember. I was very young, like 6 years old. But she left him and then went right back. He took like 2 anger management classes. And I don't know what they taught him in that class. But I think it may have been just don't talk to your children. I can't remember what my dad's voice sounds like. I have no idea what he sounds like. I can't picture it in my head. I can't think of it. On to number 2. I think we're done with all the ones. You know me, I miss them. I think we're done with them though. Anyways, I'm not bitter about my childhood. It's whatever. It happened. And now it's done. And I got out of that situation as soon as I could. As soon as I had a friend. Tell you how I got to Nashville. Had a friend who lives here. We quote unquote started dating. I wasn't really into him like that. But I mean, he was fun. We had a lot of fun. We were friends. So I was like, let's do this. And he was like, you should move down here when you get out of school. And a month after I got out of school, I did just that. And we lived together, and he was a stalker, and he was possessive. I couldn't go anywhere without him literally stalking me. I started to make friends at my job I had, and there was a Steak and Shake across the street from where we worked, and we'd go over there. They'd go over there all the time, and they always invite me, and I'd be like, maybe next time, maybe next time. And then finally the next time came. This is bothering me. I'm just gonna put it off to the side here. Okay. And finally I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm coming with you guys. I'm gonna have fun. And I called him. I told him where I was gonna be. I said, I'm going with these people. Yes, there was a man involved. But they wasn't interested in that person or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just a group of friends going out to eat. That's literally all it was. And I'll never forget. I saw his car circling the building. And I walked outside, and I stepped in front of his car, and he tried to back up, he tried to get away. I don't know, it was so stupid. But I walked to his window, and I knocked on it, and I said, can I help you? And he was like, I was just coming to see if you wanted me to come. I was like, you could have called me. And he was like, yeah, I could have. I was like, you were stalking me. You were checking up on me, making sure I wasn't doing nothing shady. And he's like, well. And he said, yeah, well. And he was like, so. And I was like, please leave. You're embarrassing me. It embarrassed me so much. I felt like I was 5 years old. Needing an escort or something. That's so stupid. But that was the beginning of the end of us. I told him I couldn't handle not being able to be a person, like be on my own. Like I was 18, 19 years old. Even in high school, I wasn't like a super social butterfly or whatever. I had my friends. We had our times out and stuff, but I was never a party goer. I was never go out to a restaurant just because. And I was getting to do that for the first time in my life. But yeah. We lasted about, I don't know, probably 2 more months after that. It wasn't long. Because he was a stalker. He'd go through my phone. He'd go through my journal. All sorts of stalker crap. And I knew he'd go through my journal because he'd call me out. I tell my journal he's being a psycho, and then he'd call me out and be like, I'm not being a psycho, I just love you. Just want to make sure you're okay. Just make sure you're not doing anything. And I told him, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. So don't try. You're just pushing me away further. And he fully was. He was pushing me. This thing is so tight. It's crazy. Ugh. Weird. Anyways. Good morning. Heavy stuff. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Not to get too heavy on you guys. A little bit of Zenil past, eh? I'll tell you, I got Zenil out of a book. It's not my actual name, but it is the name that I use. Oops, it's a little crooked there. There we go. But Zenil is from a book. I believe it's called The White Griffin. It's a series of books. It's Black Griffin, White Griffin, and some other one, I can't remember. I read them when I was like 10 years old, 12 years old, somewhere in that ballpark. But it was like the first fantasy book I ever read, and I hooked immediately. It was so good. I still try and look for it. I saw it. I saw it at McKay's one time, and I was like, I'll come back for this. Guess what's not there anymore? I should have grabbed it while I could. I'm so dumb. So dumb. But it's fine. It's on Amazon. Like, it's there. It's just expensive, because probably no copies or anything. That's what's out is out. So there we go. So it rained like crazy yesterday, and it took all the damn snow with it, and I'm just beside myself. I'm so happy all that snow is gone. Like, all the ice is gone, all the snow is gone. It's very nice. Oops. So this is kind of like diamond painting in a sense, which I do have some diamond painting stuff. So I want to try that with you guys. Oh my gosh. Got 4 in a row. I have that right here. I'm going to put it right here. Boom. A little crooked on the top there, but we're going with it. We're going with it. I have never diamond painted before in my life. One of my friends does it. She said it's very relaxing. So I'm gonna try it. I have some diamond painting bookmarks. So, you know, I don't have to start out with something huge. I see Eddie. Hold on one second. He found his way up here. That baby. You can't sit on this. You can sit anywhere but this. Oh, sweet boy. Anyone who's new, this is Eddie. He usually makes an appearance every video because he's nosy and he wants to know why I'm not sitting on the couch and petting him. Right, Eddie? Yeah. Is that what's wrong? He's like, nobody's giving me attention. I love attention. Give me all of the attention. He's such a soy boy. He's such a soy boy. Can I continue my work here? Ooh, that's sharp, huh? That's sharp. He's like, give me that. I want to bite it. Alright, let's put this back down a bit at least. That's a good spot for Ed. That's a great spot for Eddie. Yes, it is. Anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about. Now you guys have Eddie to listen to a little bit. He's your baby. He's a good boy. It takes him a while to find. My daughter plays with him in the morning, and after she leaves, he's kind of like, now what do I do? You know? So, he kind of just wanders around until he finds a spot to lay down, don't you, buddy? The life of a house cat. I want to get him a friend, but I'm scared too. I am. I'm literally scared to get him a friend because I'm scared he's gonna be like, you know, male cats are territorial, so I'm scared he's gonna beat it up. And there are outside cats in our neighborhood, and every now and then he'll see one out the window. Okay, see you later. He'll see one out the window. I'm not giving him enough attention. That's why he did that. Don't you go crying. Don't you do it. I see you. Yeah, don't you do it. But he'll see one out the window, and he'll start, you know how cats are. He'll start making his growling, not really a growl, but like a whine. He doesn't want them near his house. So, putting one inside the house makes me nervous. I don't know. And my daughter wants a cat really badly. And I'm just, no, sir. That's right. You come back over here. He wants to lay on the big bed. And my husband doesn't want him on the big bed because he leaves a lot of fur. But that's why he has cat beds all around the house. Everywhere. And yes, he does have a cat bed on the big bed. But he doesn't sleep on that one. He sleeps on the bed where he's not supposed to. So it's easier just to keep him out of there. Everyone's got their restrictions and rules. He's got that one. He's not allowed on the big bed. But he sits there and cries about it. Sorry, bud. You've got 2 other beds to lay on. I'm not ashamed at all. Me and my husband don't sleep in the same bed. He snores like a bear, and he likes box fan. I don't. We both get better sleep apart, and there's nothing more important than sleep, I'm telling you. Once you hit a certain age, 37, can't even imagine 40, whatever. A good night's sleep is literally your best friend. Literally can't compete with a good night's sleep. I need a good night's sleep. I hear the heat coming on. It's not that cold in the house today. And it's a little off, but I'm gonna leave it. I need to get myself a doctor's appointment. This is a weird thing to say out loud, but I think I might be allergic to eggs in some way. I don't know. They just seem to come back on me or something. I don't know. how to describe it. It doesn't actually matter, but like, I don't know. I have eggs every single morning for breakfast. Every morning. And every morning I'm like, I feel like I've got acid reflux without the acid. Edward. No, sir. I do call him Edward. I also call him Spaghettward because the color of his fur reminds me of Tupperware after you put spaghetti in it. I don't know. So, most of the time he's Edward Spaghettward. He's mommy's little baby boy. Making sure y'all can see that, okay? But yeah. It reminds me of leftover spaghetti. I want to get a different one of these. I have 100 of them. Let's see if this one does any better. Not so tight. That one was so hard to clamp shut. I wish I could, I don't know if anyone would have any tips. I doubt it. My child hates going to school. She hates it. I don't remember hating it when I was a kid. I don't remember hating it at all. I don't know. Maybe kids just have too many choices these days. Because, I mean, even when it comes to eating, mine is just like, no, I don't want to do that. Wasn't an option in my house. You eat what's on the table. If you don't eat what's on the table, you don't eat. I mean, mom wasn't gonna sit there and work all day and then make another meal for you. Are you kidding me? And by the time I was 13, she didn't make meals anymore. I feel like I'm gonna run out of these here. Yeah, mom didn't make meals anymore. She made her own meals. I had popcorn for dinner more times in my young life than I care to actually admit. So yeah. We're getting stricter on her though. We're starting to be like, this is what you have. The only other option you have is like a banana. Or like a turkey sandwich or something. Because we're not doing this. Mom makes 3 separate meals every night. Because unfortunately, my husband is just as picky as she is. Only he's old and set in his ways and can't change. Right. Or just refuses to. That's fine, it doesn't matter. Is that all my 3s? Sure looks like it. Looks like it. There are a ton of 4s. all this deep orange is for. I don't even look at the amount of stickers. I think I said in another video, I don't have an interesting life. I don't. Upwork, home TV, that type of thing. It's not that, but it's as redundant as that. I take Dawn to school and I come home and do my housework and film. Recently added filming a couple months ago. I do have a new video I'm going to be doing. I need to get her Valentine's made up for her classmates. I will not be putting their names on it because I don't know all their names. I'm just going to put Love Dawn and Mulan Dawn is my child's name on everything. There's only one specific one for her little boyfriend, quote unquote little boyfriend. I need to call his mom. They want to, there's a new place in the mall here called Slick City. It is giant slides and my child wants to go. She's very excited about it. Can't wait. It's just giant slides. And they give you these little mats to sit on. Or lay on your belly on and you slide down the slides. She first asked me, she said, "Will you go do this with me?" And I said, "Not on your life, but I'll take you and your little friend." And she was like, "Deal. That's a better idea anyway." And it really, really is. Because I'm not going to be throwing my back out going down some stupid slide. This one is stuck to my dilly bob here. There we go. These are very crooked. Oh, this one is. That's why they give you extra, in case you ruin one of them. My microphone a little bit. I'm sure y'all can still hear me just fine. I'm not whispering today, I don't feel like it. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I don't have an interesting life, so it's hard for me to ramble about stuff. Because I don't really do much. I guess I could talk about my books. I'm reading Queen of Shadows right now. And Lightlark. Come on. I'll take all three. That is just fine. Got something to put it on. Lightlark is good. It's a bit repetitive at first because there's like different islands, I guess you could say, different realms of different people. It's like they got the wildlings, and then we have the moon type people, then we have the water people, and we have the shadow people, all this stuff. And there is so much of there's a lot of reminding of who's from where and stuff, and I get it, because it is a lot to remember and a lot to take in. But it's very repetitive, and it's a lot to read over and over and over. It would be better if they would just put a like a index in the front or something. Just put down who's from where and how to pronounce their names. That's it. Just put it in the front. If I need to reference, I will. If I don't care to reference, then I don't have to. Don't put it in the writing. I don't know. That's just me. But now that I'm in like chapter 30, 40, whatever, I don't know where I'm actually at, but now that I'm past all that introduction, and I mean, there's still a little bit of it, but it's not near as bad, and it's manageable, but it's getting pretty good, so I'm happy with it. I'm reading very slow these days. Like, a whole month of January's gone by and I haven't finished a book. It's pretty crazy. I was doing like 3 books a month a couple months ago, last year for sure, and I need to get back to that. I started watching Grey's Anatomy. I don't love it. Okay, here's the real story. I watched The Pitt on HBO. That show's amazing. So good. It's kind of gross if you don't like blood and stuff, but like vampire blood, zombie bloods, you know, silly hokey things like that don't bother me. When it's actual, like, they're cutting someone open and removing their spleen or something, makes me sick. It literally, I can't do blood. I can't do, like, my mom has had 2 knee surgeries. I can't look at the scars on her legs without my stomach turning into jelly. I can't do it. I don't know. I'm not into it. I'm not into real life trauma. But the show is like so good. It's very, like, you care about what's going on in the people's lives, but it's also more about the trauma plays. It's cool. I don't know. I like it a lot. So I ran out of episodes of that. So I'm like, I got an itch that needs to be scratched. So I'm trying Grey's Anatomy. It's fine. I like the hospital part of it. I don't really care about the drama part so much. The hospital stuff is fun though. Excuse me. So yeah, I've been wasting my time watching that stupid show. I think I'm on season 3. I think I just started season 3. But yeah, I need to get into reading more, and I really am enjoying Queen of Shadows. I think I've got like 20 chapters left in that book. So I just need to sit down and go for it. Because I have no shortage of books to read. Physical and Kindle. No shortage at all. Making it work. I have several books of my friends that I have that I need to read so I can get them back to her. and also make room on my shelf for more books for me. I'll tell you what, when I went to Florida last, well, when it was just me, I don't actually remember. No, it was just me. Well, my sister-in-law came, but then she left early and whatever. When it was just me, I went and got so many books. Like, I went insane. Because there's a place there that sells them by the box. A mystery box. And I bought 3 boxes. And there's a lot of books in them. It's called, if you're from the Orlando area, it's called Bright Light Books. It's a very cool store. Nice used bookstore. Love it. Couldn't recommend it more. But my friend went there last weekend, and I bought another box. It's just sitting in Florida waiting for me. It's so stupid. I need to have her video call me and open it so I can see what I got. Or what I'll be trading in. Because if I get a freaking Twilight book, I don't want a Twilight book. It's not that I don't want to read Twilight. I think I do eventually. But, like, it's not something I'm like, I need to read that or I'm gonna die. No. But they're also on Spotify. And I know Spotify's evil, but so is everything else, so I'm keeping Spotify. It's just what we use in this house. It's nothing personal. Just because I support having music I like at my fingertips and audiobooks I like for 15 hours at my fingertips doesn't mean I support what they support. I'm not going to get into that, by the way. I'm not going to be political on this channel in the slightest. One, because I don't really care. It's all corrupt and bullshit anyways. So, it doesn't matter what I think. But, whatever. So yeah, I use Spotify for listening to books sometimes. And Twilight is on there. So, I will listen to it eventually. I haven't listened to a book in a long time. When I was listening to books, the most was when I was playing Power Wash Simulator. It is one of the best games in the world to zone out and just listen to a book while you're playing it. Because there is no agenda, there is no, it's not timed unless you want it to be. But yeah, it's just a very chill game. And I played that for about 3 months and listened to books while I did it. So if you need something to zone out to while you're listening to a book, I can't recommend Power Wash Simulator more. I do want to play the second one, so get some book reading done there. Book listening. Oops, dang it. Stay there. Okay, almost done with these 4s. Oops. I think Eddie found a place to sit down somewhere. I bet he's sitting right at the top of the stairs. Surveying his kingdom. It used to be Getting Spot, my old cat who passed away. He died of complications with his asthma. He did not suffer. I put him down because it just wasn't treatable anymore. I felt bad doing it, but he was better off. He couldn't breathe properly. Oh, what a terrible day. Let's not think about that. But that's where Getting used to sit, right there at the top of the stairs, and Eddie is taking over the spot. It has been remade into Eddie's spot. He just likes to sit there and look over his kingdom. And we have a little tiny window over our steps, over our stairs, that he watches the birds in. Because the tree branches, you can see the tree branches through that window, and he watches the birdies play around in the tree. It's a good spot. It's a good cat spot. I think we might be done with the 4s. Just double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking. Alright, on to 5, and that's this peachy red color. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Do we have any 5s together? Oops. Cruel. Think you have it and you don't. Give me that. Give it. My daughter is constantly listening, oh gosh, constantly listening to K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack. Songs are constantly in my head. Constantly in my head. It's so frustrating sometimes. And it's really only frustrating because I don't know the words. But there's one called something about your idol or whatever. It's so catchy. It's ridiculous. It's stuck in my head. I have to listen to it every day on the ride to school. Every single day. Come on now. Being rude. So yeah, if you've never listened to those songs, I mean, I'm not gonna say they're bad. They're good songs, most of them. I can't stand the soda pop one. I hate that one more than any of them. And I've heard gold too many times. Golden, I don't know what it's called. I've heard that one 10,000 times because of TikTok. And now her. But the rest of them are okay. The slow one's kind of boring. Fives. I think all I have right here is fives. Looks like. But yeah, the idol one gets stuck in my head, I think, the most. And I have no idea what they're saying in most of it. Alright, I think that's all the fives. Time for six. I don't think I have. Oh, I do right here. Give me just one of them. Oh gosh, what happened? Making a couple of pretty rubies. Sometimes I'll have it sitting perfectly the way I want it, and then I'll breathe. Finished ruby right there. Got a finished ruby. Anybody watch Max and Ruby when you were a kid? I had a bunch of the books. A bunch. I was really into them. Ruby was like my first ASMR experience. I loved her voice. I should go watch some. I bought them for my kid on Voodoo, or I guess it's Fandango now. I don't know. Whatever. But we own them, so I can watch them whenever. Up until season 6 or something, but season 3 or 4 is when they change Ruby's voice. Stops being as good for me. But that was my first, has to be one of my first ASMR experiences. I loved Ruby's voice. She had the best voice. Oops. Being a pain in the butt. That just fell out of my hand. Please don't stick. Please don't stick. Okay, we got it. So yeah, if you ever wanna try and get some ASMR off of a cartoon, Ruby's it, dude. She's got a great voice. Like season 1 and 2, maybe 3, I can't remember. But yeah, they eventually changed the actor, the voice actor, so. All good things come to an end. But yeah, this is such a good voice. Okay, give me this. I need to push this sticker. There we go. There we go. Got our rubies done. Alright, next we're doing these and these. So these two and these two. Okay, light blues are first. Hope you guys are having a good day. I only need one, but this is gonna give me like 4. We have one area that I can put 4 down in. Good with doing one at a time. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay. Been doing okay, except for the constant with my child here. It's been nice the past 2 days she hasn't been here. It sounds awful, it really does. The more I think about it, the more I say it. It's like, I'm so happy my kid's at school. It's like, I love her. I love her to death. I couldn't imagine her not being here. But when you're on day 10 of mom bored, I don't care if you're bored. Read a book. No. Can't help you. Do some homework. No. When you're that bored, come see me. But until then, shoot. I think all that's left is these 4. She's like, I want to go to the park. There's literally ice on the ground. No. There's ice that's not melting on the ground. No, we're not going to the park. We don't have to stay a long time. Yeah, I know. We're not staying at all. She's funny. She's funny. Funny little weirdo. Do I need to? Yes, I do. What's a blue diamond? A blue one of these. A sapphire? jewelry. We'll just call it a sapphire. Let me know in the comments if I'm dumb. I mean, only about that, not just in general. Me and my friends played a game last night called Devour. It's a scary game. Not relaxing in the slightest. In the slightest. It's actually very stressful. Oh, I have two. Did not notice. Just need one. Give me one. I had a lot of fun last night. I played with a friend I haven't talked to in a long time. I miss him. He's a good dude. He's got the same name as my husband, which is funny. But he's a really good dude, and I was really happy to play that game with him last night. So hopefully we get to do it again. Maybe I can get him in on some other games. Me and my friend play every Tuesday and Thursday night. It's our girl time. It's our best friend time. We have fun. We watch Buffy. I'm not a huge fan of Buffy or anything. I mean, it's good. I've never seen it before. That's why we're watching it. Oh my god. But yeah, that's why we're watching, is because I've never seen it before, and it's her favorite show, like, ever. Like, her gaming handle has the word Slayer in it. It's pretty cool. There we go. Alright, we are done with the... Nope, we got one more. Jokes. Jokes. One more right here. Alright, we are done with the sapphires. I guess. I'm gonna stop trying to name them because I can't even begin to think of what a purple one would be called. So 9 is the insides, and then 10s are the outsides. Well, come on, give me one. As long as I do. This one is not wanting to come off. I'm losing squares here. Got some over here, got some here. I'm losing squares. Oh, that got one flying. It's all coming together. Oop. There we go. But yeah, Devour, very scary. Basically, you're performing an exorcism, and it's very, very stressful. You have to, like, so I'll just take the farmhouse, for instance, and I'm losing more of those things. Take the farmhouse, for instance. You had to, and this might be a little yucky for some of you, so I apologize, but you have to gather up goats and burn them, and it eventually kills her when you burn 10 of them. I don't know. It's challenging. I will say that. Like, even my friend was like, dang, this is harder than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, I told you, man, this is why we need your help. We can't do this. We can't do it. It's too difficult. But we ended up beating 2 maps last night with his help, and it was very, very nice to actually win, because we had played it. Look at all these things I'm losing. It's so funny. Got just falling off of here. It's funny. Get out of here. Make it go flying. Anyways, we're on our last ones. We're at that finish line, guys. That looks pretty next to that light purplish color. Uh-oh, I just heard my husband get a text. He never gets texts, so it's like, they always kind of worry it's something wrong. It's like, is someone hurt? Is someone in need? I don't know, could be something both of us get. But I'm using my phone to film at the moment. I use my phone to film. I don't have a camera. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this stuff. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't know how to edit videos. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. So, what you get is what you get with me. Maybe one day, if I get a chance to learn to do that stuff, actually sit down and take the time to learn it. I don't want that sitting like that. There we go. That's better. But sit down and take the time to learn to do it. But it is not on my list of things to do right now. So maybe one day I'll have really good quality videos, but not today. Not today. And I don't really care to show my face. I don't hide my face. I mean, my profile picture or whatever, I mean, that's me. I have, I think, 1 or 2 videos little shorts that shows my face. Like, I'm not against showing my face. It's just my face isn't as, in my opinion, my face isn't as interesting as what my hands are doing. So I just film my hands. And I mean, I love y'all's feedback. You have no idea. Like, tell me if this is, like, is it too long? Is it too much talking? Should I just be quiet? I don't know. I enjoy listening to people, like real people, ramble about stuff, because then it gives my brain something else to think about that isn't mine. You know what I mean? Like, when I lay down to go to bed, I'm gonna worry about what I need to do tomorrow, what I need to get done, what time I should do that, what time I should do this, what time I should do something else. Should I read tomorrow? Should I, I should get an hour in at least of reading. What game are me and my friend gonna play? Stuff like, and, normal worries that people have about everything. How am I gonna pay for my kids' college? Just normal stuff. But worries. You have your worries. And when I lay down and I listen to someone else talk about the color they painted their kitchen today, all I care about is what they're saying. I don't even care about what they're saying. It's not my issue. So it's just like listening to someone. It's like listening to someone tell a story about their day, and you're just there listening. And you don't have to feel bad when it's boring and you fall asleep in the middle of their story. I genuinely hope you guys are so bored of my work that I'm doing here that you fall asleep. But yeah, I have a baby shower that I'm supposed to go to this weekend, but man, I do not want to go, like, at all. I'm trying to decide if I want to lie or tell the truth. At first it was going to be at my mother-in-law's house, which I'm comfortable with. I like being over there. It's fine. But now it's at my husband's aunt's house. And I don't like those people. They're judgmental. They're elitist. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable there. And I'm deciding if I want to tell my mother-in-law, no, I have plans that day now, sorry. Or if I just want to be truthful and say, I really don't want to be at her house. I just don't. I'm not comfortable there. I don't want to be there. So, I gotta decide that in the next, today or tomorrow. Let's see if I can move this. Just so. We did it, guys. Looks good. clothespins up. But we did it. It looks good. It's a little wonky in places, but that's okay. I don't care. So now, I have my book that I keep all my little sticker flings in. And I got this one right here. This little butterfly set. Now, I don't think. No, well, I could cut it. But I could just put it this way. It's fine. We'll just put it that way. So our next one's like a flower wand. Oh, it's cute. It's very cute. But we just take that and we'll tape it right in there. And it'll be perfect. Is it upside down? It is upside down. So it doesn't matter. But that's that. And I'll use this to tape it, but I want to take a picture with this and that. So there you go. That's what it'll look like. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good night. And I will see you in the next one.